What up, everybody? How's all doing? Hope all is well. If not, hope we get back on track sooner than later. Welcome back to the discussion. A hip-hop discussion, part 8. This one, it's called spiritual. Hip-hop is a spirit. Listen to the sound of the psyop. Now, think about it, yo. Hip-hop is energy, a spirit, and the spirit is energy of life, But when you think about life is so vast because there's many kinds and types of life you can live. There's many ways, and hip-hop is a way you can live, a way of life. It's actually a culture. Hip-hop is FBA culture. Never mind the argument like going up that street. You know what I'm saying? But it's an FBA culture. So it's a way of life. A culture is a way of life. And that spirit hits you. When that spirit hits you, Because when I met hip-hop in 93, just the sound and the vibes. And at the time, those current MCs that were speaking their truth. Or not. But you can see who spoke their truth is still standing. You know what I mean? That is very, influential and intriguing. And it still goes on to this day. Because I swear it feels like you can rap. Anybody can rap. It's just that energy, that spirit. You know what I mean? But obviously everyone is here for a different path. For a different experience. Not everyone can rap. Not everyone can get to the levels of certain rappers, to the highest level. Or even get out the door because of the situation around it. What got caught up in the middle of the business. You know what I'm saying? When it's a cultural thing, a lifestyle thing, a way of life. But guess what? That can be monetized. And it has been. And now it gotten so bad where the direction of hip-hop was switched up. Remember 2000? If you don't remember, Nas said rap was dead 2000. Look at the album. Check what it was talking about, the message in it. But it said the hip-hop was dead. But if you can look from 2000 to 2025, right? What has transpired? Look at the direction where it went. Look at what's going on now with rap. Look at the current case of rap. But the current case is different because it's on a different trajectory, stemming from the Drake and Kendrick battle. And usually the winner of a battle takes the hip-hop into that direction. You know what I'm saying? So Kendrick brought it back to lyrics and lyricism and making sense and put a little message in the music, Because we all not need a little guidance, but we all can get some understanding, We all having our experience. We all here living, right? We all on earth. And now we in this matrix because we in a system that's set up. And we're born into the system and look at our lives. Look at our lives, right? So in order to not get caught up in the system for a lifetime, the talents and the gifts that we're born with, that we have, some have that gift of gab, some have that gift of rhyming, some have that gift of putting bars together and becoming MCing and speaking they speak, how they feel about things. And other people got other talents. Some make the beats, because somebody got to make the beat, you know what I mean? Now, it could be a Kanye and wrapped up in making the beat and rhyming, that's nice. But Kanye used ghostwriters. So, but the music is good, though. Yes, man. Think about it, yo. Hip-hop is a spirit. It's an energy, yo. And when you get that energy, we all can vibe and do it. And if you do it just for fun, then you're going to have fun doing it. But if you do it for seriousness, then I don't know if you're going to have fun. And if you do it for the business, I don't think no fun is in the business because now you're a product. Now they can hire the best writers. They can tell you how to perform it, and you just go perform and be a puppet. You know what I mean? They can be that way too. People have that experience too. Or you can be the real thing and just be you and be authentic within everything that you do within hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm having these discussions because I believe hip hop is part psyop because it's been taken over, infiltrated by the system. So you know what we know what we're talking about, and about the conversation that was had. I bring it up all the time. I'm going to bring the clip up on this one, but where they're leading kids to be locked up in a box for a long time, leading people to ruin their lives, and that's why I asked if hip hop is psyop for young minds. And then the other half of hip hop is the life, the culture, the life that we live, because it is a way of life. You know what I'm saying? Being truthful, being honest, being 100. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one, help each other grow, help each other get understanding. You know what I mean? Friend, family, help each other out that needs help. If you can. If you cannot help, it's all good. But if you can help, then you help. You know what I'm saying? The hip hop that teaches you the right way. We need those music, message in the music. You know what I'm saying? Now the other side is gonna be there because it's already established. And in these times, is a fight between good rap and bad rap. Somehow, some way, Kendrick came through. That's why he's King Kendrick. Because he's been doing it his whole career, though. He's been challenging, and music make you think. Also, good music to make you rap along and sing along because it's a good vibration. You know what I'm saying? But then when you listen to the message, this is a deeper message because of the experience that we are all here having. But the Matrix is matrixing, and reality is the way it is. You know what I'm saying? But with love and understanding, and want to grow, and want to get in a better position. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So I'm just having these discussions. And this one is a light one because I'm just talking about the energy of hip hop and the spirit of hip hop. Even though energies can go good, bad, dark, go any different direction, but it's how your heart is. It's how you are as an individual. You know what I'm saying? And how have you been influenced so far up to the point? Because on the realest joint, the street stuff is very influential, but also get caught up. You can get caught up in reality and the traps of this matrix system that we're all in. You know what I mean? And that's what they're betting on. The part that got infiltrated is for that main reason, to get you trapped up. You know what I'm saying? Our reality. We may not born in the best circumstances, but guess what? That's why you put feet to ground and get moving and get out those circumstances and build up. That's what life's all about. The distractions is here to distract you so you don't build. Or you don't even think to get on the level of you want this and what you want that. Because you have to establish self, establish you, establish your gifts, what you want to build with, want to grow with. You know what I'm saying? Remember, the matrix set up. Remember, the reality is set up. So if you get caught up in reality, it is what it is. But understanding self, understanding the life you want to live, understanding what you're here for, your gifts, your personal gifts. You know what I mean? It's all a vibe, yo. If this wasn't my gift, then I wouldn't be doing this, right? It's just a vibe. And as I'm talking, I'm understanding where we're going through, As I'm talking and making these videos, and I'm getting the understanding of my position as well, because it's real. This is real time. You know what I'm saying? And being 45 and a fan of hip hop, and also I've been part of the culture so long, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a fan of the music, And I became a casual listener because, hey, I'm not gonna be mad at the next man that's hustling again. If you don't like something, you don't listen. So certain things I didn't like, I didn't listen to. I don't listen to what I like and the vibe that I hear and pulls me towards it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it should be. The next man do your thing. But it's the game of life, right? And we all in it, y'all. I'm playing to win. And I'm pretty sure who watching this video is in the same wave of playing to win the game of life, and we want to win, you know what I mean? I know it's style. So yeah, this is part 8, talking about the energy of hip-hop, the spirit of hip-hop. Is all around, you know, and it's all positive, it's all love over here, you know what I'm saying? But there's negatives out there as well. There's the street stuff out there, there's the drill energy out there, you know what I'm saying? So what is your influence? What's your vibration? It's also part of seeing the bigger picture. You see where things can go. You know what I mean? CLP, holding the vibe. We're having a hip-hop discussion. This is part 8. You know what I mean? The spirit of hip-hop. CLP. We catch y'all on the next vibration.